What's going on, YouTube? It's the Independent Stacker coming to you again tonight, October 2nd, 2019. It's been a crazy couple days since our last video on the 30th. Let's check out the big board and see where the markets are at. Gold is back up over $1,500, currently at $15.0369. And silver is up almost 60 cents, currently at $17.71, giving us a ratio of 84.93. Platinum is up $4, currently at $892.60, and palladium is getting ever so close to that $1,700 mark. It is at $1694.25. We saw copper and aluminum both take a little bit of a dip, as well as rhodium is down $50, currently at $5,200. Barrels of crude oil are down almost $2, currently at $52.50. And we saw losses on both the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ the last 2 days. Today was a disappointing day in the Dow Jones, closing out down almost 400 points at 26,078.62. And the NASDAQ is down over 200 points at 77,85.25. If you guys follow the Bitcoin market, you know that we saw a little bit of a rally the last few days, currently at 83.4130. Tonight's Big Stacker shout out goes to Silver Noob. And just as his name suggests, he is a noob. It's a brand new channel, guys. It's only been putting out content for a few weeks, but it's great content. I'm going to post a link down in the description below so you can slide on over and show him some love. Brand new channel means he doesn't have a lot of subscribers. We need to boost those rookie numbers. Make sure you tell him that the Independent Stacker sent you. In tonight's video, we are talking about some potential fake American Silver Eagles. I have picked these up a few weeks ago from my local coin shop, along with several other American Silver Eagles. I think about 8 that day. This is an 87 and an 88. And when I was preparing for tonight's video, something just didn't look right about these. There was a few things that just didn't sit right with me when looking at these. So I'm going to look at this 87. We can get a good zoom in on this here. There were several things that just didn't look right. So if you look here on the olive leaves right here, they look a little soft, not a lot of detail to them. As well as the E up here in Liberty. Looked a little fat, a little kind of fuzzy almost. And then through the stars, on the field here, the flag, there's typically a lot more detail there. One other thing I noticed here on this side was that the "In God We Trust" also looked a little fat. Especially the W in the word "we." Now I have a 2017 here. Now I know that this coin is, it's 32 years old, but these are things that should not change over time. So I want to pull this in here, see if we can get both of these zoomed in together here. Of course, I can't hold both and control the camera zoom at the same time. There we go. So hopefully this will show you a little bit more about what I'm talking about. So we get zoomed in here on the 2017. You can see we got a lot more detail right here in the branches. The E is a lot more crisp. And there's a lot of detail through the field and the stars on that flag. Come down here. "In God We Trust" is really crisp. That W, the width of the letter, strokes matches the rest. Get both those in there. We can kind of zoom to get both of the olive branches in there. The letter E, and then specifically the field on there. So I did weigh them. I'll go ahead and bring the scale in. Our 2017 weighed 31.39. And the 87 weighed 31.5. Now, just for giggles, we do want to go ahead and weigh the 88. And it came in at 31.67. I happen to have a 2004 sitting here as well. Let's go ahead and put that on the scale. 31.22. So both of the older ones do weigh slightly more than the newer ones. And one last thing that I did want to test was I did want to do a ping test. So we're going to go back to the 87. So it does have a sustained ping to it, but it's not that crisp ding that a newer one has. I'm going to do the 88 as well here. This one had a really strange ping to it. It's almost like a dual tone in there. So they are sustained pings, but it is definitely a different ping than what a newer one has. So what do you guys think? I am going to take these back to the coin shop that I got them from on Friday, my usual day that I hit up the coin shop. But let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think? Are these close enough in these tests to not be worried about? Do you think that these are truly non-counterfeit or real American Silver Eagles, or are my thoughts on these founded? Do you think that these are potentially fake? Let me know down in the comments below. Be very interested to know what you guys have to think. If you enjoyed tonight's video, please consider hitting that like button over here. And if you happen to be new to the Independent Stacker channel, please consider smashing that subscribe and jingle jangle bell, bing bong, right here in the corner, so you can be notified of when new content's coming out. The Independent Stackers here once again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.